Yeah, because I was going in just now. So that's how you know when to get out of a trade. Your risk to reward, your target amount of money that you are willing to lose, right? All right. So we're going to hop on over to. All right. So we're gonna look at some charts. I see we got AUD, USD, and the see we got AUD, USD in the chat. So we gonna go look at that. But I just want to show everyone how I find my higher high and lower low, or swing highs and swing lows, right? How I like to look at the previous day, because I'm a scalper. Me, I know what I am, right? I'm a scalper. So, and I may try to hold trades, for days, and it only, sometimes it works, but most of the time it doesn't work, because you're really working against yourself when you don't know what type of trader you are, or you don't know your personality type, to where you don't have the patience to sit in a trade, right? And just like I say, patience pays traders, though. I can't say that, because the longest I've stayed in a trade, the more money I've made, right? But everything had to actually calculate out properly for me to stay in that trade. And I only stayed in that trade for 4 hours. So, that's the longest I stayed in a trade. Haven't stayed in a trade for days, weeks, or anything like that. But patience does pay traders, right? Self-discipline pays traders. So you got to learn to self-discipline yourself. So, an example of self-discipline would be an example of self-discipline, right? Would be if you take yourself, you treat yourself to a ice cream, right? Every Friday, right? Just to treat yourself, because as human beings, we tend to not treat ourselves, right? We tend to just live life and not treat yourself, but you should definitely go in and treat yourself. That's called and to self-discipline yourself would be if you cut out that Friday ice cream, right? Just to get to the next level, right? You cut out that Friday ice cream, because you didn't make your goal, in trading, right? You cut out that Friday ice cream because, or you go, running around the block. You may not like to educate. You may not like to actually exercise, right? And for that, um, you go exercise, right? Because you pretty much didn't make your goal. So that's called self-discipline. You're doing something that you don't normally do, right? You're doing something that you don't enjoy doing, but you force yourself to do it because you're self-disciplining yourself, right? And that is key. The key is self-discipline, right? Patience and consistency, right? You have to be consistent in life. The main thing, just like you're consistent in your trading. It's like you're consistent with going to your job. Be consistent with getting on the charts every day, and be consistent with, getting to that next level, whether it be mentally, physically, or spiritually, right? And that's what we work on in Hidden Wealth Society. So this is how I like to find my swing high and swing low. I like to go to the previous day. I like to find the higher high and lower low this way. The top of the wick, bottom of the wick of the previous day, right? Then I like to break it down to the hour, right? And this is not a strategy. This is just how I find my zones. So it could be an easier way for you to find your zones as well. And as you can see, right? That's the higher high and lower low. Look, it all calculates with these, with this. So we got price inside of a sandwich, right? And we wait for it to break below here. wait for it to break below here, and do the retest thing, right? So zoom out. Okay, so you like to zoom out and look left. So literally it's inside of this sideways zone, right? Higher high, lower low, inside the sideways zone. So what you want to do, right? I like to put alerts in. Once I put alerts in, right? I could put alert right here. And this helps me be patient, right? It helps me not rush in a trade, right? All right. So put an alert in, right? And you want to name that alert higher high on daily, right? You can put that on there. Looking for break and retest, right? Put that in there. So hit create, and it created an alert up here, right? And as you can see, if I had an alert down here, it would be going off. But what we will be looking for on here is a break and retest. So what I like to also look at, this is the hour. This is actually a pretty strong zone down here and up here. So we're going to see what it's going to do. On this is USD CAD, right? We're going to go to AUD, USD in a few. I just wanted to show y'all how to actually, mark your zones and be confident in marking your zones, right? So you're not guessing which is the zone. But as you can see, using the daily previous day works as well. So I like to go to the 5 minute. 5 minutes is what I like to go to actually place the trade. Yeah, and on the 5 minute, it's pretty much looking like a W formation on the 5 minute. Zoom out. Okay, zoom out. Right, so pretty much did the same thing. Pretty much did the same thing. And as you can see, it keeps rejecting on this line. So have not done really anything on this line. So what we could do is keep an eye on it, right? Keep an eye on it to see if it buys or if it sells below. So we'll keep an eye on that. And how you keep an eye on that is we can put an alert, even though it's right there at that, looking for a break of all right. Looking for retest. All right, hit create. As you can see, this alert's probably going to keep on going off because it keeps rejecting. So let's go to AUD USD and see what's going on with that. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Peace. All right, so AUD right now. Let's zoom out. We can probably remove Remove drawings. All right. Start from scratch. Let's go to the daily. Find the higher high and lower low.